Yo, welcome back to another Hypixel build battle video. Today I'm going to be doing pro mode again. You guys really liked the last time I did, like trying really hard in pro mode. So I'm going to do another one of those videos where I just try my best and see what happens. Hopefully I win 3 games in a row. If not, hopefully I just inspire some of you guys to play pro mode and enjoy the process of building in this beautiful game. So I'm going to hop right into a game and let's see what themes we get. All right, game numero uno. We've got Temple, Modern Home, Abstract, Ancient Garden. Oh, I love these themes. These are some sick themes. I'm gonna go Modern Home though, without a doubt, because honestly, over the last year or so, I've gotten really into like watching house tours on YouTube, like really expensive house tours. So like, there's this guy on YouTube that will just go to like Beverly Hills or Bel Air or Malibu or something, and he'll just tour like the most expensive homes in the entire world pretty much. And it's actually so crazy to see where the super rich people live. So basically, that means I really love this theme just because I think it's really fun. So kind of went on a tangent there, but I'm gonna just go ahead and build out like a sort of framework for our modern home here. Number one rule of modern homes is you have to use blue glass and like white and like wood pretty much. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put a lot of Pro Tools to use on this build, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and start by making some like layers here. Perfect. Okay, we've got like a little road going up to our modern home now. So I'm gonna build like a front area here with like a fountain maybe. I feel like this theme is just all about using your time properly. When you're just trying to make really big builds like this, the most important thing is just using your time well. So I'm really trying to like optimize the way I'm using my Pro Tools and everything like that, just so I can add the most amount of like details and everything possible. All right, I'm officially halfway done with my time, and I already have like a pretty gigantic modern home here, so this is actually going pretty well, I'd say. I have to remain locked in though, because the game is not over yet. When in pro mode, have you ever seen somebody add a tennis court to their modern home? I don't think you've ever seen that before, but that's what Killer Snowgoon does. So let's go ahead and make a little tennis court right here. Oh, is it symmetrical? Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. Bone meal this area, bone meal over here. Okay, what else do I even add? I want to add like another little bit right here. This area looks kind of bland, I'd say. So I'm gonna come up like that. Dang, okay. And use the window fill, so we mark there. That's position B now, so let's grab some more glass. Fill there, boom. Looking at the tab here, we do have one legend in our game, so we can have one other pretty solid build to compete with this round, I believe. So hopefully our build can put up a fight. I am really good at this team, I think, though, so hopefully I clutch up for the win. Sorry for not talking too much during this build, but I really just locked in like a lot. But I mean, this build is absolutely insane. Look at the size of this modern house. Oh my god. That might be the best modern house I've ever made. But yeah, anyways, build number one here. We've got a pretty cool build actually. I don't mind this one. I think I would change the floor and maybe get a little better at using fill tool here, but pretty solid overall, I'd say. Six Lucifer says, damn, number 4 builder, didn't notice. I'm gonna say, damn, prospect, didn't notice. I always do that. All right, next up we have solid modern house here. I'm gonna give this one an okay because they actually execute the style pretty well, and there's an interior as well, so good time management. How do you go inside? I want to go inside. Oh, you can go in through the top here. This is cool. They have the interior and everything. I like the cherry wood furniture here. Next up, we've got another pretty good modern home here. Pretty well. I like the waterfall detail. That's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. Definitely looks like your average modern house. Next build here, we have a pool with blue wool, so you can't swim in it, but it's still pretty good. I wouldn't use wool, I would use quartz personally. The wool looks a little weird. Other than that, I mean, this is a solid build. Nothing inside, okay. At least I finished it and everything. There's no holes in it or anything like that. Next up, we've got a quaint little modern home sitting on the edge of a copy-paste landscape here. This one's alright. Honestly, the house itself isn't very good, so I'm gonna give this one a meh because I feel like they didn't really focus on the theme too much. There's a few little, like, things that they did wrong here, but it's not a bad build. So far, like, these randoms in this lobby have been pretty good. Like, we haven't really seen any trash builds, I'd say. Like, everybody's been doing a pretty good job. Next up, we have my build here. Ginormous modern home with a road leading up to it, a pool, a tennis court, and everything. So I think I did a pretty good job. It's just gigantic, kind of overwhelming with so many various details and things. So hopefully this build can take the dub. Got a fountain in the front as well. No legendary rain. Okay, well. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Next up, we've got a pretty small modern home, but it's still good. It's finished and everything. Nothing inside. Okay. I like the leaves. Ooh, little hole in the roof for some extra detail there. Interesting. And I came 4th place. Fantastic. I guess the legend like didn't build or something. Maybe they just AFK'd this round to see my build. I don't really know, because we didn't see their build. But apparently there were some boosters there. You hate to see it. On to the next game. Just keep it moving. All right, into game number 2. Ancient Mushroom City Safari Modern Home again. Well, let's not do Modern Home again. I'm gonna vote Ancient on this one. I feel like that'd be fun. I want to build like some Egyptian thing or something. I'm gonna try something very different to what I've ever built before. I'm gonna try to make like an ancient Egyptian tomb kind of scene. I feel like this would be sick. So I want to pull up like some inspiration sort of. Let's get endstone bricks. Let's get sandstone, of course. Keeping the yellow terracotta in my inventory here. So I'm gonna start by like making a backdrop. So let's go like this and sort of just make it, I'm gonna make it kind of a corner focused build. So I'm gonna make like a room in the corner over here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm changing my mind a lot as I'm building here. Let's make this part too thick here. Make the floor end stone brick. And then let's take our yellow terracotta and come up to here. Okay, I finished making a giant room here. And now one obvious problem is that it's very dark. So I'm gonna get some torches and try to make some cool natural lighting here. So let's make some like wall sconces kinda as if it's, dude, I could literally barely see right now. As if it's like being lit up by just these torches on the walls here. I think that looks kind of cool. Awesome, and let's just copy paste this around a little bit. This build's definitely going to be a little different, but hopefully it still turns out cool and you guys enjoy watching me build this. I think sometimes it's fun in the videos to switch it up a little bit and do something I've never done before. It means the build doesn't usually turn out as good, but it's a lot more fun. Also, I apparently have forgotten how to copy paste. Holy smokes. Oh my god, and it's one too low. It's one too low. There we go. Okay, holy guacamole, that took forever. Now let's build a coffin. This should be fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a huge region select here. Set position A right there. Fly all the way over here and set position B right there. Bang, go ahead and fill all that in. And then I'm gonna try to let's light up the edges here. So let's just get some torches. Just kind of spam them along the sides just so we can get the light that we need here. Because the problem with making like enclosed rooms is that you need to worry about the light. So usually it just takes more time to build like enclosed sort of rooms. Can I make like a mummy kinda? I feel like that'd be cool. Yeah, let's do a mummy, so let's build his head. I'm not gonna make it super detailed. I guess it's kind of hard to make a mummy detailed because it's literally just like wrapped in fucking paper or whatever, so let's make one arm like hanging off the side. I feel like that'd be cool. Just kind of letting my imagination carry this build and do whatever I feel like. I don't know, sometimes that's fun. Sometimes it does not work out very well. Hopefully this is a case where it works out pretty well. Alright, there's my mummy laying down on this random thing I just built. I don't even really know how to describe it. It's just some kind of burial tomb. I don't know. Just go ahead and add a few more details here. Now I want to add some cave paintings as well. Well, not cave paintings, but like Egyptian hieroglyph kind of stuff. So let's light up this area up here. Then let's get to work. All right, we have our beautiful Egyptian paintings over here. It looks so stupid, but it's kind of funny, so I'm gonna keep it. Let's do the same thing on the other side here. Make some random Egyptian looking stuff. I don't know. Now we have 2 minutes left, and honestly, I'm kind of struggling to think of more things to add here. My creativity is kind of running out, so I'm gonna just go ahead and like add in some more texturing to make it look maybe sort of older and more like broken down sort of. So let's just add some like various patches of like birch here maybe. Yeah, I like this. Maybe some cobwebs to make it look older. I'm a little bit worried that the boosters are in this game again because I'm pretty sure those guys last game had to have been boosting because I didn't even come top 3. I literally got 4th place. Like there's no way that was actually like what was going on, so I'm a little sussed, so I'm just kind of praying that the boosters aren't in this game again, but you know, we play for fun. We play for fun. It'll be fine. Just added some hieroglyphs to the ceiling over there. Awesome. There's my beautiful Egyptian dungeon kind of thing. I think it turns out pretty cool. Just kind of being creative, letting my thought make a build there, and I think just ancient stuff is kind of cool in general. So anyways, build number 1 here. We have a pretty terrible, pretty small little entryway to a throne room here, maybe some ancient Greek kind of thing. Honestly, I like the idea, but that's about it. The execution was pretty bad. At least they use a lot of different blocks to make the rocks there. Build number 2 is even worse. Looks like we have some kind of Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom sort of thing. Some Mayan gateway to a hidden treasures, perhaps. Next up, we have a medieval house kind of thing. It's unfinished. It's not really the theme either. I feel like on medieval, this kind of works, but like you don't really get any ancient houses that look like this. Ancient houses are literally just like little huts or like little sand houses or something. I don't know. Like I feel like this isn't really ancient. Let me know in the comments if you think this is ancient, but either way, it's not finished either, so this is just a garbage build. Didn't use their time very well, unfortunately. Next up, we have some kind of explorer guy or something. This is cool, very creative. I like it. Although the way this guy's dressed, it's like wearing a belt and everything, also doesn't really look that ancient, to be honest, so I'm gonna give it a meh. But I like the idea. I like what they were going for here. Next up, we have some older man with a mustache and a clock with a bunch of Endermen. How did they make the Enderman like that? I did not know you could even make the Enderman like shake around like that. That's kind of freaky, to be honest. I don't really know how this is ancient. I don't really know what's going on. I'm probably gonna get boosted on, but it is what it is. I'm not expecting to win this game at all right now because these builds suck. These builds are all so bad. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Somebody in the last video told me I need to stop roasting people's builds, but honestly, I think it's kind of fun, and I'm just being honest. Like, I'm still complimenting like the good part of people's builds, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta roast a fucking build when it's so bad. Like, this is so terrible. What do you want me to say? Like, it's not even really ancient. This is like another medieval style thing. I'm giving it a poop. I could build this in like 3 minutes. Next, finally, we have my build here. We have a mummy laying down in a Egyptian pharaoh looking room, like Khufu's tomb or something like that. I think it turned out pretty cool. You don't know what this is? Well, buddy, you're not supposed to know what it is. It's just some random ancient looking thing. Like, who cares? Like, dude, you literally built like a fucking like Atlantis or something. Like, who cares if it like, jeez. Okay. I'm raging. GG. Somehow we won that game, even though literally nobody was really building anything normal. Whatever, we got the win. GG's. Game number 2. Moving on to game number 3. All right. Next up, Steampunk, Safari, Caribbean, Ancient again, and Sewer. Okay, I'm guessing I would rather do Caribbean, but it looks like Safari might win this one. Sewer might win too. Oh, it looks like it's kind of just up to me. Like, whichever one I pick is the one that's winning. We'll do Caribbean. We'll do Caribbean. It's kind of the one I want. Okay, let's build like a pirate scene here. You know what? I might just do a big Jack Sparrow face. Like, I don't usually do this. This is kind of like a newer strategy that I see a lot of people doing in pro mode. But they just build like a really big and detailed like face of a character or like a person in general. This is gonna be a good challenge because honestly, like I'm not the best at this. There are some people that are really, really ridiculously good at just like recreating very detailed faces and eyes and like anatomy and things like that. It's not really my forte per se, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So he's kind of got like a big jacket here. I'm just building like his shoulders here. And then like the entire build is just going to be like just a big Jack Sparrow face. All right, I have the kind of overall face shape here. I think I made this headband a little bit too tall, so I'm going to break some blocks here. But now I'm going to move on to just building his face in general. So it honestly looks like he kind of has like eyeliner or something like that. Like he's kind of got like dark eyes. So I'm going to try to use some like blackstone here to recreate that. For quite a lot of trials and tribulations, I think I have something here. I think I'm like working with something. It still doesn't look great. Yeah, I think the mouth needs to be a little bit higher. So, dude, I only have 3 minutes left. This is bad. I still need to do all of his hair. This is actually a little bit bad. This is the problem with things like this. Is I think I said it in a previous video, but you have to get it right. And if it looks stupid, then like you're just gonna lose. So you just kind of have to keep on trying and hoping that you can get the right look, or else you're just a little bit cooked. To be honest, you're just a little bit cooked. But hopefully that I don't become a little bit cooked. Let's build like he has kind of like like his beard comes down like that kind of. So let's do that now. Right now, let's start doing the hair, which might take a while because he has a lot of hair. So let's just start spamming some blocks here on the top, and then I'm just literally just gonna start spamming, and then afterwards I'm gonna go and like try to clean it up a little bit and make it look more detailed because he has like all sorts of like beads and stuff in his hair. It's pretty detailed. There's also only 4 people in this game, so that's interesting. Hopefully we can beat 4 people, especially since none of them are high ranked. But of course, that is only if people are voting fairly. All right, there's my extremely detailed Jack Sparrow face here. It could be better. I think I did pretty good. It could be bigger. Like I wanted to, it would have been cool if I had time to add like an arm, maybe holding a sword or something like that. But I just kind of ran out of time towards the end there, and I wanted to add more details to the hair. So I ended up using like bells and all sorts of cool blocks. But anyways, first build here, we have like a little beach with, I don't know what these things are, some umbrellas or something. I have no idea. So alright build. Build number 2, we have a pirate ship that's been sunk here, right by a little beach with some pretty beautiful palm trees and some rocks in the water. Pretty unoriginal, but still cool build. Not bad, give it an okay. Next up, we have my Jack Sparrow build here. Went for more of a small one. As you can see, like I used all sorts of detailed blocks like these like these heads and bells, iron bars, cauldron, like just all sorts of stuff to try to make it look as much like Jack Sparrow as possible. I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do a good job? This is not my strong suit, like I said, so it may not be the best in the world, but it did get the legendary reign, so that is what we like to see. And finally, we have a pirate ship here. This is pretty good. Looks like they finished it and everything. Yes, they did. A little bed in the back there. I like this build. Again, not super original, but everything is pretty well executed here. Looks like an actual pirate ship. Just like the cannons on the side too. A few details here and there. Not bad, not bad. And we got the win in game number 3, so that's 2 for 3. I don't know what happened on that modern home build because that was one of the best modern homes I've built like ever probably. So anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed that promo tryhard video. The last one did really good, so I wanted to make another one. But yeah, if you have any ideas for future videos, please let me know. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're at, I think, 760 something right now. So I'm over 3/4 of the way there. If you want to do me a huge solid and help me out, then please hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, see you all in the next video. Goodbye.